Why is it so hard for us to love one another? As Christians, as individuals, as a church, why is it so hard for us to love one another? Okay. Why is it hard for us to love one another?
Okay. I don't know. It seemed like the easiest answer would be because we don't love ourselves enough. But I don't know, because the command, he said, love one another as, or love your neighbor as you love yourself, or love them as I have loved you. So I think it has a lot to do with just being distracted, you know, or maybe it's just so many haters. It's trendy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like you said that, because the first thing you said, because we don't love ourselves. Man, there's some people love
themselves more than him, right?
Okay. Thank you, Mike, for starting us out. Then we'll come to you, Mike.
I think it's because when we don't fully understand the next person, we we'll judge them and or whatever that issue is that we don't understand, or that characteristic that they have that we don't understand, we don't want to be around it. We just don't care to be around that person just because of that one thing. That makes it difficult.
Mike, let me ask you this, and this is what I was thinking about when you said that. We're talking about a lot of racism, and I think you made me think about in the 1950s and 40s where people, I mean, it's mad when Martin Luther King went to white people, was mad because Martin Luther King went to see the president, or people just was mad, like in the movie Rosewood. People were mad because they didn't understand us or know it, or they didn't want to either. You know what I'm saying? But it's ignorance when you're not diverse and you don't understand people. That could be like a race as well, like a racist type thing. But where you come in just from not knowing a person,
yeah,
the aspect. Okay. Deanna,
I think that it's not always easy to love other people because everybody doesn't treat everybody with the same respect. You may give somebody else something other than you would another person just because. Like, it's the basic golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated, but nobody really does that. And so when it comes down to some people aren't really lovable either. Some people are not as lovable as you would like for them to be. And so trying to love people who make it hard to love them is a task.
Okay. That's what he did with, because Jesus, he didn't say love people that you cool with.
Yeah, it's not a conditional type of,
lunch money, you know?
It's not a conditional type of situation. And so you try to find the good in everybody and you just be like, this person, I'm trying. Your shirt is nice. Like, that's as good as I can get. That's as good as I can get. I can't find anything else. So.
That's good. I like that. It really.
Speaking from a relationship standpoint of love, I think it's hard to love others because of fear. Like, we're scared to. I mean, because, you know, like, you loved before and then, like, you're scared to fall in love or love somebody else. Give your heart to someone else, you know.
Believe it or not, that transcends just to loving one another, because it's like Mike said, you may have gone through something or ignorance of another person, or you don't know anything about them, and just like that, you can't say, I can't give my heart because of what happened, and I don't know you, and you look, and you carrying all that baggage into another situation. Okay, I like that answer. One more, because I want to get 5. Somebody else give me another.
I think a lot of people are guarded. A lot of people are guarded. In order to love, you kind of have to be vulnerable, and a lot of people don't want to be vulnerable. A lot of people don't want to be vulnerable to rejection, to hurt, you know. So, as opposed, instead of opening up their heart, you know, they're guarded. They're trying to protect their heart, you know. So they're vulnerable.
Also, with that, adding on to that, when they are guarded, it is hard to love them because they're guarded. Like, you be trying to love on them, and then, oh, let me love. but you can't because they're like,
Bye.
get away from it, like, don't stop it. And you end up getting yourself hurt because they're so guarded. Like, I have been in situations where I love to give love to people. I love loving on people. I'll just go up to Miranda and be like, yo, makeup is on point today. Yes, queen, yes. Like, I love that because I love, you never know what people are going through. And people be like, girl, it's like, I know people be like, you know, that made my day. You know, that made me feel good. And I like that. I like to see people's reaction, but some people, like, they'll do stuff to me and it will make me mad and upset because then I didn't do anything to deserve that, and all I did was just provide you love and love on you. Now I gotta go refix myself and my situation because you didn't put the effort in either. So now I gotta go back and regroup myself so then I can continue to give out, you know, the love that I'm supposed to give out.
And then go back to what you said, Creature, because of what somebody did to you, you can't move forward, paying it forward to the next person. I told y'all about a situation with Nicole, right? Like you say right there, when she didn't have a degree, and then the young person was encouraging her, get this person had a master's, and she got that bachelor's. That's good, girl. Go ahead. And then when she got a master's, she didn't want to encourage her no more. Some people are happy if you're on 1 and they're on 9, that's good. As long as they're on 9, they fine as long as you get to 8. When you get to 8.5, they start looking over their shoulders.
I heard somebody say when they get to a point that they don't have anything to cover of yours, then they don't.
Anything what?
When they don't have anything, when you don't have anything for them to cover.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you don't have anything for them to be jealous of, then you're good. And when you start going to the next level, now they're like, well, I want what they got. So that makes you jealous. But I mean, what Mike said about not understanding, when he said that, I started thinking about when the Lord say, my people perish because they don't know. They perish from lack of knowledge. So then I started thinking about Tina Turner, because she was like, what's love got to do with it? She really didn't know. And so a lot of times people, we just don't know what love really has to do with it. We don't know what it is, and from that lack of that knowledge, we perish. The love perishes, the unity perishes, or whatever it is. And then beyond said favoritism, that's true. A lot of time people only love you because of, you know, the position you hold, like you said, or what you could do for them.
You could do something for them.
They in it for the wrong reason. The Creature and Marlon talking about the fear of being hurt and the hard heart, right? I think it all go into that without just not knowing, or like the blind leading the blind.
Growing up, man, like every time I would actually impose or give my heart out and put my heart into things or people or situations, it would always get torn down. So I stopped loving completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deanna will tell you, like, if somebody told me they love me, I'd be like, okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. They'd be like, you ain't gonna tell me that? Nah, I can't say the same, because I mean.
With nobody though, it would be somebody.
Mom.
Well,
Mama, that's it.
have you ever?
He left his bed in his mouth.
Like I say, people in here who know me, they be like, well, let me do this for you. And I'll be like, nah, bro, I'm good. I do it. You know, I get it on my own. I'm this, I'm that. Like, it's been times where I've been stranded, and they be like, you need me to come get you? I'll be like, nah, I'll figure out a way to do it. So, I mean, and that has a lot to do with love, too, because it's like, you know, you're supposed to love our neighbor, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, man, I don't trust people to do something out of the kindness of their heart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
question that motive.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everybody got a motive, and then once your motive starts showing to me, or once I see that you weren't true and you weren't clearly doing it out of the love of your heart, I cut you off.
Something Mike said, it's coming down. You see how you say and Mike said you're not prepared, and I looked at Ray Lewis. And he said he forgave his father, even though his father wanted to come around when he got that paper. But he didn't know what to do. And if y'all anybody come to Man, you will see that a lot of those men in there, like you said, they said that they felt their daddy showed love because he provided for them. And he didn't know how to do that. And I think what they say, you know better, so you do better. We're doing more. I knew that I had to be there more for payment. I had to do things that come to the events rather than say, hey, you got a house to live in. You know, that just wasn't going to work. You know what I'm saying? And just we should go be praying, man, because what can happen is somebody who can honestly be showing you love can mess up because there's no perfect person in this earth. Jesus, as far as coming on this earth, Jesus in his form and Adam before he fell, before the fall. And there's nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying? And if they mess up, they could really have good intentions, but you could go, I knew. I knew that's what it was, you know?
Well, yeah, and that's another thing, you know, since we aren't perfect, you know, people who claim to love you and, you know, you do mess up, because I tell people, hey, I'm human, I make mistakes, regardless of however you look at it. But people always, you know, if you mess up that one time, that love goes out the window. And that's a big thing in relationships nowadays. You know, you see it all the time on social media, somebody that messed up and they like, well, on to the next. And I'm like, well, dang, how many people you gonna love before you just, you know, say, okay, but to each his own, you know, because it's just like, love is a loose term nowadays. It's like, people
would y'all agree with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Matthew 18:21-22. And we're not dealing with forgiveness, but it's a point to me when we're reading that. Everything is the Bible, scripturally based here. We ain't going about what I had thought was, no. It's going by scripture. Somebody read that for me.
Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, Lord, when my fellow believer sins against me, how many times must I forgive him? Should I forgive him as many as 7 times? Jesus answered, I tell you, you must forgive him more than 7 times. You must forgive him even if he wrongs you 70 times 7.
Now, I'm going to read from New American Standard. Peter came and said, Lord, how to share my brother's sin against me, and I forgive him up to 7 times? Jesus said, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. Now, let me ask y'all, is that happening, Deon? I asked the right person. That ain't happening. Come again.
You know I'm not the one to ask that too. My answer is no. I'm not.
No, be real in here. Okay. No. I want you to be like, yes, I forgive them all the time. 80 times 7. No.
It's like SAT. Do you get credit just for writing your name or something? Saying I'm gonna forgive.
Well, it's just a different, because I'll forgive you, but I just won't forget. I won't forget about it because I can remember how that made me feel. And remember how that made me feel, I won't really interact with you as much as I used to. But I forget, like, my heart, like, I wish you the best and my heart is for you and whatever, but I won't, like, you can't call me and talk to me. I'm not gonna call you and talk to you. We
lay on that law, girl.
None of that. Like, I'm not gonna do none of that.
It's a good situation because, you know, the thing about love is that, you know, you can't forget love is living, so it's growing. So all these, you know, opposition, all these, whether the situation that we face are just things to help us to grow into how to love even more. You know, how to be able to forgive somebody, because, you know, it takes mercy to forgive somebody if they keep doing the same. You're like, man, I'm just...
As he has loved you.
Right.
As he has loved you.
Yeah,
you have to teach people how to love you. There are, because everybody lives, okay, you know, me, so but like, because everybody's view of love is different. Somebody's view of love may just be putting money on the table. That's not how you love me. That's not how that works. So sometimes you gotta teach people how to love you properly.
Well, okay, I'm assuming.
And sometimes teaching them is not saying this is what you do. It's your actions teach somebody else how to love you, because everybody's view of love is completely different.
That, and I, to pick back on that, I think what a lot of times we get mixed up, we get the emotion love mixed up with the verb love and the action love, to actually show you not fit, but you know, to show you that I love you as opposed to the emotion, you know. And it's a lot of times people can't differentiate between those.
Does it take all of them though? I mean, I feel like it take all of them. It take the because Jesus said he the way, the truth, and like that's the noun, the verb, and the, you know what I'm saying? It take all of them things to
well,
the way, truth, and like.
But I think in different terms, in different ways of love.
You still have to be able to, you still have to know
The
difference to be able to do it. If you don't know it, you're not going to, like you
Because
said.
you just
in different
running around
situations.
loving random.
You know,
Not that love.
Hold on a second, Paris, let me hear from you, Paris.
That was good.
Somebody,
Marlon?
you can only fake for so long. I
If
feel
you
like.
can teach somebody, like you're saying, you just teach the person how to love you, but then they're doing everything you say to do.
That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily. It's not necessarily.
They doing it, but
the
their
word.
attitude is conducive
Like
to
this is what you
about
know,
how-
it's not money,
about how
it's not
you
bullshit,
feel.
but this
What
is.
she's saying is, you wronged me. Okay, the first time, that's fine, you don't know.
Yeah, not like literally like this is what you need to do.
This is not what you
No,
know.
you don't get no step by step. Sorry.
But if I let you,
Step one.
if I let you make and I let you continue to treat me bad, continue to do, I have to teach you how to, if I want you in my life, I
Yeah.
have to teach you. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Well, Paris, I haven't heard from you.
She pondering.
Mark, y'all debating, y'all want
Still in shock.
Now you on that, Mark, you on, okay. Well, it's not about forgiveness. This is not about forgiveness. We're gonna deal with that, all right? We just kind of scratched the surface on some of these things. But the thing is, somebody read 1 John 1 and 9. And I'm not talking about relationships. If somebody wrong, because God gives you the power to discern on making decisions. You know what I'm saying? If somebody dog you drug you through the mud, I mean, you know, like you know, say, you know what you're gonna take, but you know, and even when you're in a situation, you're gonna learn, and people gonna make mistakes. But I want to say this while you're looking for that. I can tell you now, Mike. I can see you and say, "I love you, brother." And you might, well, that's kind of loose. No, but I love you with the love of God. I can love you, and it might have to come back to the scriptures. Golly, Mike, you had 69 now, man. You 69 times 7. You know, please don't push it. But anybody, somebody 1 John 1 and 9.
1 John 1.
If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Keep on.
Yeah, no, that's good. What I'm trying to say is we should be able to forgive each other. I'm not saying, you know, I think we're translating, putting it over to a romantic type of thing. I got to put up with this. He dogged me, and he had 6 women over at the house when I came back from work. So, I said 70 times 7. But 70 women? But I just want to make sure we have it in perspective right. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? I mean, y'all, but it is tough to love one another. It's a lot of reasons y'all saw, because some things, like Justin said, some things are deep-seated, deep-rooted. A lot of things happen in your first 10 years, and you're working the rest of your life to get past it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell these people, they talk about these kids, but you don't know what them kids are doing half at home, going on